Hey, this is Cedric, and I want to welcome you to the Sunday Freebie video training. In this training, we're going to learn how to put our form on our squeeze page. So in the previous video, you learned how to use Composer and how to upload a file with FileZilla. And so far, we have those pages online here. We have the thank you page. We have a download page. So everything is ready to go. We also have our download link right here so they can download the report in a zip file. So now, like I said, we need to take care of this opt-in form here, and this will set up our funnel. So we're going to be done after this. So like I said, I'm using Aweber. So in this video, I'm going to use Aweber to create my form and to create my first messages that will be sent to my new subscribers, because I have to deliver a link to this page in my first email. So with that said, let's go. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, join us at sundayfreebie.com. The training is inside the member area with some more link to the resources. So let me just now I'm in Aweber, so that's my autoresponder company. So first of all, we need to put messages to be sent out. So that's going to be the first message that's going to be sent out when someone's going to subscribe to our form right here. Okay. So with Aweber, you have the opportunity to send an HTML message. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to show you a cool trick how to send an HTML message using Composer. Okay, we're going to use Composer, our free HTML editor, to create an HTML message. So I already have my message here, so I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to go inside Composer, and I'm going to paste everything. Now I'm just going to keep my finger on my mouse and drag everything, so I highlight everything, and I'm going to choose a font. Normally I send my email in Tahoma, just a little bit bigger, like this one here. So first name, so it's going to be the name of the new subscriber. So that's my first name tag from Aweber. So Cedric Aubry, thanks for requesting my WordPress report. Here's the link to download the report. So I put this link here. So this link that we just create in the previous video. So that's what I did. I just put my link here. Now I'm just gonna once again keep my finger on my mouse and just highlight everything, and I'm gonna go link at the top, link, and see my URL, it's already there. I'm just gonna click OK, and personally I like to change the color, so I'm gonna change to another blue, like let's say this one. I'm gonna click OK. Now you may also grab some cool bonuses from the link below. Personally, I have created a free bonus page a long time ago, and I always use it in my first email. So now that you know how to build a page using Composer and you know how to upload a file with FileZilla, you know you can create your own bonus page. So once again, I'm gonna highlight this one, link, OK. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna change the color, I'm gonna click here, last pick color. So it's going to be the same color as the other one. So that's it. Maybe just a little space here, little space here. Just a matter of putting my mouse, enter, I create like a space. So that's perfect. Now I'm going to go source. Now I'm going to grab everything inside the body. So the body, the ending body tag, body, and I go upstairs to body. So everything inside the body, the first body and the ending body, I'm gonna copy. Now I'm gonna go back to Aweber. I'm gonna go source. I'm gonna delete everything from here. Erase, so delete. Control V to paste my HTML code. I'm gonna go source, and here's my email in HTML. So that's just a cool trick. You just learn how to write an email in HTML using your cool free tool, Composer. Alright, so I just need to put a title here. So let me just grab my subject line, paste, that's it, I'm done. Save and exit. So this message is going to be sent Sending option. Add to follow-up series. Now, add to follow-up series, subject interval. Follow-up number 1 is the welcome message your subscriber will get immediately after signing up. So that's exactly what we want. Track link, yes. Add to follow-up series. There you go. So I'm done. Next step, like I said, we're almost done with this funnel. The next step, like I said, this video it's a little bit tricky because I don't know which autoresponder you're using. Now, if you can send an HTML message, you can use like Composer, like I just did with Aweber. Okay. Now it's just a matter of creating your form inside your autoresponder, and you will get a code. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I want my Aweber code. So I'm gonna go here, sign up form, and I'm gonna create a sign up form. Now, once again, this video it's a little bit tricky because sometimes you create the form, you put the form on the page, and kind of look funny. So you have to try a few times. So let's see if I can create a cool form with my first attempt. So I just click create a form. Now I have a form, so that's gonna be my form right here. Okay, so name, email. If you only want to collect the email, many marketers are just collecting email. Personally, I like to have the name. You know, I like to personalize my email with the name of my recipient, but that's just me. So if you want to take out the name, you just click here. You can resize. So let's just resize a little bit. So we're gonna keep it this way. Sign up, maybe sign up it's not very good, so let me just click edit. Now they want me to switch to an HTML button. I'm gonna click yes. Now it's gonna be a form button with a text, so I can or maybe that's too long. Let's see, grab it now. Okay, so I'm gonna save what I just did, save. And not sure how the gray name and email is gonna appear on our page, so let me just see if I can change something here. That's gray. See, I just click to make it like darker, like black. So there you go. I'm gonna save my form again. So I don't know how your autoresponder is working. It's just a matter of creating the form right now. So let's say I'm gonna be happy with this, okay? Because with Aweber you have another cool trick. We can use a little script. So we're just gonna install the script on our opt-in form, and after that I can just play with the form here, and it's gonna be automatically update online. So that's a pretty cool feature with Aweber. So I'm just gonna save my form. So we're gonna move to the next step. I don't want to take too long on this form here. So that's going to be my form. Now you can give him a name. So let's just call it blog profit. Now thank you page. So now when they subscribe, I want to send them to my thank you page. So that's the page they're going to be redirect after they subscribe. So let me just I just grabbed the URL of this page. That's the thank you page. We already built this page. So let me just go back to Aweber. Now I'm gonna click here, custom page, enter your URL. That's my URL. Open this in the new window. No, so they're just gonna subscribe, boom, and they're gonna be redirect here. So that's it. I'm gonna save my form again. So I have my custom page. That's my thank you page. Go to step 3. Now that's where we're gonna install the form. So they're gonna give me a code. I will install my form. My designer will install my form, or have Aweber host my form. That's another way. A few years ago I did a video on this little part. That's a very cool feature with Aweber. You don't even need a domain name and a hosting account, yet you can have a form online. So right now we're gonna install my form. You are comfortable with HTML and have access to edit your page? Yes, of course we are. I will install my form. So that's probably another unique feature with Aweber. I'm not sure if it's true what I just said, but we have it like a JavaScript snippet here, and that's very, very cool. So that's what we're gonna use. You also have the raw HTML version here, but we're gonna use, like I said, the JavaScript snippet, since if the form doesn't look good on our page, we can just edit it from Aweber and we don't have to go back to our page. So let me just grab this code here. I'm gonna copy this code. Once again, I'm gonna open Notepad. I want to keep this code here. So after that, I'm gonna go select all. I'm gonna re-copy. Okay. Now that's where we're gonna put our code. So that's the message we just put. I'm gonna click this. I don't want to save. Now I'm gonna go open. So I'm back to my start blog for profit folder from. Let me just close everything. Start from the beginning. So I'm in this folder right now. Start for blog. That's where we have all our page so far. Opt-in page. We have the download page, the confirmation page. We have that's the original download page. We have the download report blog, the page I just created in the previous video. We have the index file, it's a squeeze page, a thank you page, and so on. And we already talked about this folder in the previous video. So let me just close. We're gonna go back to Composer. Now I'm gonna go open, and I want to locate my squeeze page. So here we go. So my form is gonna go here. So let me just, I was not sure because the page looked kind of funny, but let me just, so that's a placeholder right here, okay? So we have to go to source once again, and we have to paste the code that I just copied from Aweber. So that's kind of a placeholder, like the XX I put in another video. So now I'm gonna go source, and I'm gonna locate the opt-in form. So it's right here. In fact, it's at two place, so I'm just gonna go boom, and I'm gonna go preview. So it's, you never see the snippet in the preview. So what we have to do is we're gonna go, if you're using an HTML code, you might see the form. And since we're using, it's like a little script, so we don't see it. We have to upload the file. So I'm gonna go save, and I'm gonna call this file index1. So if I broke something or something went wrong, I still have my original file here. But let's just me, first of all, I'm gonna call this file index original. It's gonna be easier. So in case my page doesn't work, so this one is gonna be index.html. Okay, so in case my page doesn't work or I just broke it, you know, sometimes shit happen. I mean, so you have a backup. Okay, so again, you have the backup here, index original. So right now, index, I'm gonna save this. Now I'm gonna go back to FileZilla. I'm gonna refresh my computer and the server, the refresh button. We talk about it. Now I have my index file, and I'm gonna upload this one. It's gonna overwrite the other one. I want that. I'm gonna click OK. Now let's see what we just did. So I told you sometimes it doesn't work the first time, so let's see. So nothing have changed. So let me just go back. I'm gonna go source once again, and I gotta copy my code inside the other one. So there was two places to put my form. I'm not sure why. Let me just put that here. Preview, file, save as, save index, yes. Now I'm gonna go back here, refresh once again. So I told you sometimes it's tricky when you put a form on a page, and I'm doing this video live and I don't like pause the video. It's just one take. So let me just go back. I just re-upload the page. I'm gonna refresh this page, and there we go. Now we have the form. Okay. So there was like two places. Let me just go back to Composer since you want to create the same thing. So there was like two placeholders, so I just put my code at two places. Okay, not sure why we didn't see that. So just make sure if it doesn't work at the first place, just put it at the second place. Now we're gonna go back, preview, and see we don't see a preview when it's just the script, like I said. If you have an HTML code, you might see it. So now let me just go back to my page. Now you see the form is kind of there's a lot of space right here. So like I said, what is cool about Aweber, now I can just go back. I can just go back to my form. So I just go back to design. Okay, design. Now I can see here I have like header. See, edit header. It's just that we don't see it on the page. So I'm gonna just click the X button. I want to get rid of it. So it's gonna kind of gives me space here. So let me just go back here. Okay. Now I'm just gonna check the. Okay. Now I can take out this, maybe this little line here. I don't want to advertise Aweber on my squeeze page. So let me just go back to Aweber, and here we go. I just put my mouse in this area here, and they give me like the choice to edit or to close. So I'm gonna delete, I mean. And there's another footer here. I don't want that either. I'm gonna delete. So my form got a little bit smaller here. Gonna resize him here a little bit again. Save my form. Now I don't need to go back to Composer and change the code. That's the cool portion with the snippet. So I'm just gonna refresh now. You see, now we look better. So we just create a form. So if you're not using Aweber and you're just putting a code, it's just a matter of putting your code in the placeholder. So let me just go back to the original. Let me just go back to the original folder. See, index original. So it's just a matter of putting your code right here. So let me just go back, since it was kind of funny when I put the code. See, you have like two places. Opt-in form goes there. Opt-in form goes there. And opt-in form goes there. So personally, I just put the code at the two place, and it's working. So you might be the same thing. So you see, it's not always easy to put the form, but you just look at the code, and boom, you put your code there, and you test a little bit, and it should work. Now that you know how to work with Composer and just upload a file, just a matter of testing what you're doing. So we just did it. Let me just go back. So now we have our squeeze page right here, and we have like the thank you page, and we have the download page, and we created. Let me just, first of all, I'm gonna save everything here. I'm gonna go message, and we have create our first messages that will be sent, the first email that's going to be sent when someone subscribe, and we create this message in HTML using Composer. So hopefully you learned something in this video. Now we're done with this funnel, so I want to congratulate you. You just done all the video, and right now you should have a funnel online. Okay, in the next video we're gonna test the funnel, so we have to make sure everything is working properly. So I see you in the next video.